A clemency hearing canceled again for a death row inmate. Oklahoma libraries get funds for internet hotspots, and the number of tornadoes reaches a historic high this year. We'll break down the details coming up on the KGOU AM NewsBrief for Tuesday, December 10th. I'm McDaniels. The clemency hearing for confessed murderer Kevin Ray Underwood was canceled yesterday morning. Sierra Pfeiffer has this report.
This is the second time Underwood's clemency hearing has been canceled. Shortly before his case was scheduled to be heard by the Pardon and Parole Board, it lost 2 of its 5 voting members. One stepped down in November, and the second was asked to leave amid a criminal investigation. Underwood says he's entitled to a fair and impartial hearing before a full board of 5 members. The 10th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals has issued a stay blocking the Oklahoma Pardon and Parole Board from going forward with its already rescheduled meeting. Underwood is set to be executed by lethal injection December 19th for the murder of a 10-year-old girl. But the execution cannot go forward unless he has a clemency hearing first. I'm Sierra Pfeiffer.
State libraries are getting help to increase internet access in rural communities. Anna Pope reports while community members find new books to read, they can also check out hotspot internet devices at their local library.
33 libraries serve about 3,900 Oklahomans annually with the program through the Oklahoma State University Extension and AARP. This year, community libraries in Bristow, Shattuck, and Yale are getting a $5,000 grant through the organizations to check out Wi-Fi hotspots. OSU Extension experts say more than 20% of households in the communities have no internet connectivity, roughly double the rate compared to the rest of Oklahoma. The money will go toward providing hotspots for people to use internet access for things like virtual healthcare and education resources. Oklahoma AARP officials say the program's success has caught the attention of other states' AARP chapters that are now exploring similar ideas. I'm Anna Pope.
The number of tornadoes across Oklahoma reached a historic high this year. State Impact's Chloe Bennett-Steele reports storm systems in the spring and unusual weather in November led to the new record.
This year will likely have the second highest number of tornadoes in the state since the National Weather Service in Norman began keeping reliable records in 1950. 147 tornadoes were confirmed this year, ranking second behind 2019's 149. Max Ungar is a meteorologist with the Weather Service. He says the transition from the natural weather phenomenon of El Niño to a neutral phase made ideal conditions for storms.
In those situations, we are prone to more activity.
He says last month set a record for November by a lot. The old record in 1958 was 12 tornadoes for the month. This year's was at least 30. As for the potential of breaking 2019's record, Ungar says it's unlikely, but, as with most weather events, not out of the realm of possibility. For State Impact, I'm Chloe Bennett-Steele.
The shot in Oklahoma movie Twisters is up for a Golden Globe. It will compete with 7 other films in the award for cinematic and box office achievement. That trophy goes to the movie award voters determine is the best among high-earning hits. The film grossed almost $500 million globally. It was filmed in Oklahoma City, El Reno, Chickasha, and Stillwater. This is only the second year of the box office achievement category. Last year, Barbie claimed the crown. The Golden Globes will be announced in January during a nationally televised ceremony. You'll find more news at our website, kgou.org, and on the KGOU PM NewsBrief podcast.
We could all use a little help navigating the news these days. The Consider This podcast wants to give you a hand. 6 days a week, we'll help you make sense of the day's biggest news story and what it means for you in less than 15 minutes. Listen now to the Consider This podcast from NPR.